Howdy diddly dandy there, chums. It is I, Captain Stephen XO, and today, chums, we're going to be doing something a little bit naughty. Yeah, you know, I've been digging up all this salvage data for frickin' ages so I can get all my base parts. Well, I'm figuring I'm just going to duplicate the damn stuff. So all the stuff that I don't want to duplicate, I'm just going to move over into this storage container here. I'm probably going to run out of storage slots before I've done so, but I'm just making some room so I can duplicate out all my salvage data. We also need a throwaway item, so my salvage data I need to keep. There you go, that's now full, isn't it? So lovely. So when you duplicate, you need to give something away to somebody. So I'm going to give away all 5 of these, and I'm hopefully going to duplicate 5 more stacks of those. So that should get me at least 1 page of the base building parts unlocked. So yeah, if you don't like cheats, people, heck yes, I'm talking to you. Maybe sort of shut your eyes and close your ears for a while, or just skip this video or something. I don't know. But anyway, it's just to save me time. I haven't got time to go digging up all of those salvage datas around a planet's surface. I mean, I've managed to get 70 of them the legit way. And I kind of feel that that's probably enough digging for me. So I'm just going to be duplicating only the salvage data. I need to make sure that my multiplayer settings are on, and then call in the Nexus. So I'm going to fly into the Nexus and I'll show you this step by step, and I'm going to do it quite slowly and go through each of the steps so you don't mess this up, because if you do mess this up you're going to lose your salvage data. So it is a double-edged sword. So do this with caution is what I would say, chums. I mean, this is not how the game was made to be played, but it is something that people do exploit a bit. So this is the personal refiner glitch. It's not the most OP glitch out there, and if you do want to learn of other glitches, I would suggest checking out Professor Cynical's channel. It's a really good channel for glitches, and he finds new ones pretty much on a monthly basis. The guy is amazing at finding glitches. Right, so step 1, you need the personal refiner installed, which you would have seen me get in previous video. And all I'm going to do is the item that I wish to replicate. So in this case, salvage data, I'm going to be putting in there. Brilliant. Okay, and I'm doing this while I'm sitting inside my spaceship. And now I'm just going to jump out of my spaceship. That creates an autosave. And now I'm going to take the items out. Okay, I'm going to take them out of my personal refiner. So here we go. Personal refiner. Take them out of my personal refiner. Okay, cool. All right, and this is all done in close proximity to my ship. So fantastic. So in the ship, put them in, get out the ship, take them out, and then go over and find somebody that you can offload something to. So I want to give them one of these. So here we go. I'm going to bring this down, and I'm hopefully going to give this to that guy there. There you go. Have that, my friend. Chicka-pow. Once it's transferred across, make sure it definitely did transfer across, because if their inventory is full, that won't work. Fantastic. That's all the steps you need to do. And then all you do, reload. Chicka-pow. Now, after it's finished reloading, you should find that you've got the stack in your inventory space. Lovely. But then you've also got a stack inside of your personal refiner. Take it out. Take it out of your personal refiner. Great. Awesome. And now we've got 2 stacks. Fantastamondo. Get in your ship and just rinse and repeat. So here we go. I'll do that again for you. So we're going to go to the personal refiner. Chicka-pow! And I'm going to put a stack inside of there. So here we are. Chicka-ching and chicka-pow. That's in there. Lovely jubbly. Do not press square because it would turn them into nanites. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Okay. Right. So that's in my personal refiner. Now I'm just going to take it out of my personal refiner. There we go. In, out, shake it all about. You do the hokey cokey and you dupe about. But that's a duplication glitch. Yeah! Right, so head on over here. Let's go find somebody that I can give a granite to. I do like to try and give away things that are fairly rare or fairly semi-decent, so it almost feels like a decent trade. But it's a trade with the universe. It's not like I'm trading with NPCs. There you go. That's now gone over. Sent the granite. Lovely and jubbly. And a case of just reloading and load. And yeah, I'm just going to be rinsing and repeating this over and over and getting stacks and stacks of the salvageable data, because that's what I'm after. It just saves me digging up half a planet. Because to get all the base parts unlocked, you need a serious amount of salvage data. I think roughly about 450, 500 maybe. It's mental. The amount that you need is craziness. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to show you something. If I was to just drop it in like that, you see, it started refining. It's turned it into nanites, so don't do that. Okay, so you need to actually go into your personal refiner and put it in that way. Otherwise, it's just going to start refining. If you've got fuel in there, it starts refining. So make sure you follow these steps exactly to the letter. So here we go. In the ship, when you're in the ship, you put your items in the refiner. Okay, in the ship, in the refiner. Okay, so here we go. Done, diddly done. Pow. And then you jump out of your ship. That creates the save. But when you're out of the ship, take your things out of the refiner. Okay, so in the ship, put them in. Out the ship, take them out. And then you go over to a person over by the Nexus or wherever inside of the anomaly, and you hand off something to them. Okay, so here we go. Sometimes you see people sitting down. I think these people are actually busking. They're hoping to get free items. So they're quite aware that people like to duplicate. And they don't mind being the receiving end of whatever is being gifted. So that's a little note for you. If you do want to just busk and get a load of free stuff, just sit there like he was doing. Perfect. So there we go. I've been doing this pretty much all day. And yeah, I just noticed that there's quite an awesome multi-tool with an extra 2 slots than the one that I've got. It is a C class, so it's down a bit. And the stats aren't as good, but I'm going to do an exchange of Mondo because, you know, all the slots are fixed. But I do need to go and get myself a decent multi-tool. Heck yes! But this one would do for now as like a little I don't know, slot holder. Let's speak to EOS and let's see what we can get from him. Because I'm thinking about moving my base, so I need the survey tool to find a power sort of source for my base. I want to build the base looking quite nice and get rid of my little man hut. So here we go. I've just got that, mainly so I can unlock the survey device that's underneath it, because it's in a tree system. So I'm now going to get that too. You can see that I've got 6,700 nanites. So any surplus data that you might have, you can always spin those into nanites. I didn't have too many, to be honest, chums, because yeah, even duplicating gets a little bit boring after a while. But yeah, it's a lot quicker than digging up half a planet. I also want that optical drill, so I can mine stuff a little bit quicker. But the rest of the stuff here I can sort of hold out for. So I'm just going to grab that as well. Thank you, Mr. EOS. Lovely and jubbly. Right, so there's quite a few components I'm going to need to get all this stuff operational. But that's great. That's nice. I've got the building blocks there for a fairly semi-decent multi-tool. Right, so let's head on over here. Let's head on over to the construction site. And I'll show you, look, I've actually unlocked every single page now, chums. So I've now can put down pretty much every single exocraft. And also I've got a nutrient processor. A nutrient processor is a must-have. Make sure you get the nutrient processor, because then you can actually start cooking and making nanites that way, which is freaking ace. I'll have to do some cooking videos. But anyway, you guys out there have been freaking awesome. I hope you've liked this video. And yeah, it's only to shortcut the data. Anyway, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I want to say a massive, great big thank you to every single one of you watching right now, thanking you. And I want to say a massive thank you to all of my Patreons that you can see on the screen here. Thank you, Patreons. And a massive, great big shout out and thank you to all of my YouTube memberships. Thanking you, people. And yeah, if you want to join any of those, check out the video description. I also have merch on my channel page. Be sure to check that out. There's something there for everyone. And I also have an eBay store where I sell 3D printed items. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah, if I can make you guys smile, then yeah, that makes me smile. So thank you very much for watching, people. And yeah, if you haven't already, please hit a like. That'd be fantabba-dozy. Heck yes. Or you could hit a subscribe. Chicka-pum-pum, chicka-pow-pow. Yep, and if you've done both of those, there's always the notification bell, and then you won't miss the next episode. Heck yes. And on this screen here, YouTube or Google, the algorithm will try to predict what you might want to see on my channel. Hit one of those tiles, that'll be ace, or hit the join or subscribe. And until next time, people, goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Goodbye.